Native speakers don't speak fast.
Him a line. It used to be like with W, you'd think that someone was going, move your arm, hi.
Okay, he was speaking a little fast, but not all native speakers speak fast.
Like, there was only a little curtain separating us while she was having her makeup done, and I started like going, I don't think I can do this, I don't think I can do this, and she would have heard it all.
Oh, okay, she was speaking really fast, but not all of them speak that fast.
Shooting this from the hip with the sentiments, M&M's and pinning them for the women. I'm an enemy to them in the epitome of a nigga city.
Okay, stop! Native speakers speak fast. Hello, my name is Maddie from Piece of Cake English, and in this lesson, we are going to learn how to speak fast and understand native speakers. A common question many students ask is that we study English and we learn English, but when we want to watch a movie, we don't understand anything. That's because native speakers connect everything in a sentence when they want to speak, which is called linked speech. Words are often linked together instead of being said separately. But don't worry, because today I'm going to teach you some very common phrases that native speakers often use and link. Number one is what do you, which is a very common sentence in questions. What do you? Now, a native speaker would never say, what do you? Instead of what, they would say wa. And instead of do you, they would say do you. Do you? What do you? What do you? Instead of what do you, they would say what do you? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do?
What do you do? What do you do?
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
What do you think? What do you think?
There is another reason why you sometimes can't understand what other people are saying, and it's because of the tone. For example, listen to this one.
What do you think? What do you think?
He was saying, what do you think? Listen again.
What do you think? What do you think?
The reason why it was hard to understand what he was saying was because of his tone of voice. He was mumbling. So it's not always because they speak fast. Sometimes they may use an unclear tone of voice. But anyway, this lesson is about fast speech. So let's get back to the lesson. Let me share a very important tip. When D reaches Y, native speakers pronounce it as J, not D and Y. They would say J. For example, did you? You see, D is near Y, so you would say J, and you would pronounce it did you. Did you. Did you. Did you.
Did you? Did you?
What did you do? What did you do? Instead of what, you say what. What did you do? Now say it fast. What did you do? What did you do?
What did you do? What did you do?
How did you find me? How did you find me? How did you find me?
How did you find me?
How did you know? How did you know? How did you know?
How did you know?
Another example is would you, which would be would you. Would you?
Would you?
Would you?
Would you?
Would you like coffee? Would you like coffee? Would you like coffee?
Would you like coffee? Would you like coffee?
What would you do? Say it with me. What would you do? Now faster. What would you do? What would you do? Tip number 3. When T reaches Y, it is pronounced as ch, ch. For example, don't you. You see, T is near Y, so you would say ch. Don't chew. Don't chew. Don't you?
Don't you?
Don't you get it? Now, instead of get it, a native would say get it, get it. And instead of don't you, they would say don't you, don't you. Don't you get it? Don't you get it?
Don't you get it? Don't you get it? Don't you get it? Don't any of you get it?
Don't you get it?
Another example is let you, which is let you, let you, let you. I can't let you go. I can't let you go. I can't let you go.
I can't let you go. I can't let you go.
I can't let you die. I can't let you die. I can't let you die.
I can't let you die. I can't let you die.
The next phrase, which native speakers often link and say it fast, is how is it? They would say, how's it? How's it? How's it? How is it going? How's it going? How's it going?
How's it going? How is Andy?
How is it possible? How's it possible? How's it possible?
How's it possible? How's it possible?
Sometimes when native speakers want to talk fast, they would remove some parts of a sentence. The sentence would be grammatically not correct, but native speakers use it because the other person understands what you want to say. They just remove some parts of the sentence. For example, a very British kind of sentence is, do you fancy a cup of tea or coffee? Do you fancy a cup of tea? Native speakers often say cuppa instead of a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. And they would remove do you. So the sentence is, fancy a cuppa? Fancy a cuppa?
Fancy a couple then, mate?
Yeah, why not?
Fancy a cuppa, mate? Or, do you want to dance? Native speakers would remove do you and say, want to dance? Now, instead of want to, they would say, wanna. Wanna dance? Wanna dance?
Wanna dance? Wanna dance?
Do you want to go? Remove do you, and instead of want to, say wanna. Wanna go? Wanna go?
Wanna go? Wanna go?
Tip number 6 and the last tip. Now before we get to it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, click subscribe. Okay, back to tip number 6 and the final tip. Native speakers would use a lot of contractions. But what is a contraction? Contractions are shorter forms of 2 or 3 words. For example, instead of let me, native speakers would say let me, let me. Instead of going to, they would say gonna. Or instead of want to, they would say wanna. I have already talked about contractions in another video lesson. I'm going to link it right here, probably. And you can click on it, and don't forget to watch this video because we talked about very common contractions that native speakers often use when they want to speak and talk fast. That's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comments down below.